Alright, moving right along to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. New season. I really don't know what to say when I do these reviews. I really don't. Reason being is because when it comes to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there's not a lot I find that's worth talking about in these past few episodes. Don't get me wrong, they're good, they're really good, but the problem is that I can't seem to find anything worth, like, oh my god, I'm just really... I really think this is awesome. I think they're going in a really cool direction with this. It hasn't really done that since the mid-season finale. I've just been like, yeah, it's been really cool. That's really all it's really amounting to, is that, yeah, it's been really cool. So, yeah, it just feels like I'm, just finding little tiny... And don't get me wrong, the show's not bad. This season is a major step up from the first season, like I've always said. But the thing is that I can't really find a lot of stuff to, like, really gush over. Like, I've been really having that problem of trying to find something worth, squeeing about, I guess you could say. Yeah. But, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? So, the big thing here with this episode is that it's more about, S.H.I.E.L.D., interacting with her father, and also Grant and Coulson, Ward and Coulson teaming up. And the episode's really good for what it's worth. We finally get, Ward back, and he's now working with Agent 33, and they're apparently in love. But I got the weirdest... I'm calling it right now. Ward's just using Agent 33 like how Joker uses Harley Quinn. I'm pretty goddamn sure that's what we're doing. That's what, is going on right now between those two. That's what I'm thinking is the major scene going on right now between those two at the moment. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with with Coulson now working with Ward again, and see how, because again their whole thing is that they're trying to find Strucker in this new story arc, and apparently there's going to be some ramifications next week, and when I say ramifications, it'll probably be like when they tried to tie into Thor: The Dark World, where it's like, oh, we're just doing cleanup here. It's not like with Winter Soldier, where it had this big lasting story arc. When they say, we're tying, the next few episodes will be tying into Age of Ultron, I'm just thinking, well, whatevs. Well, actually, no, not next week's episode. The week after next week is supposed to be like a bit like Clark Gregg keeps building up, is that, yeah, we're going to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to be dealing with the fallout of Age of Ultron, and I'm like, really, like how you dealt with the fallout of the Dark World of Thor: The Dark World, that kind of build up there. Clark, you going to be doing that? Is that what you're going to be doing? Anyway, so. What else can I say about this episode? What else can I say about this episode that I haven't already, talked about? Oh yeah, there's more stuff between Skye and her father, and yeah, we finally get her saying the name Daisy Johnson as if it wasn't, obvious enough. And, we get some moments, and you really feel bad for Cal. You do feel bad for him, because he's trying to give everything to he wanted to be the father Daisy wanted. He really wanted to be there for her, but you can clearly see that he's completely delusional at this point. He's completely lost at this point in time, and now we're also finding out that Hydra is in fact taking powered people, on on a higher scale. They're actually, and I'm pretty sure that it's either going, at this point, it looks like at the end of this season, it's either going to be Hydra or S.H.I.E.L.D. that is going to attack the secret home of the Inhumans. That's what I'm thinking right now, is that it's either going to be, right now, Hydra or S.H.I.E.L.D. that's going to be attacking the home place of the Inhumans. We also get, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, we get this scene that made me just facepalm, because they did this cliche of the, oh, it's not what it looks like cliche, when Simmons breaks into the into Deathlock's network and actually sees Coulson with Grant, and yeah, Coulson and Ward working together. She sees them, and yeah, it's like, oh, it's not what it looks like, but now they all think Coulson's working with Hydra. Oh no. I was like, God damn it, really? Really, we're doing this? We're doing the, oh, it's not what it looks like thing? Whatever. But at least they rectified that with Coulson giving himself up to not make anything look worse. And really curious to see the whole storming on von Strucker's home base. Really curious to see how that's going to go, how that's all going to go down. Anything else worth mentioning? Not really. There's not really anything worth of mentioning that it just really makes me go, oh my god, they're doing this, this, and this. It's and again, I'm not, and I've said this before, I'm not saying this is a bad show. I'm just saying it's not like with Arrow or Flash where I can either find something to, that finds something to really get me interested in Flash, or really something that really makes me angry like an Arrow. So anyway. So you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it, hate it, whatever? Once again, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys later.